Let's get around to the to sports. Shohei Ohtani. If you've been living under a rock and you just peeked your head out, you just found out that the largest contract in sports history, in any sport, spanning across North America, the world. Is it soccer? Soccer might have some.
He beat Messi.
He beat Messi. In the world. In the world. I think if this is my squirrel moment. If somehow, some way, Tiger decides he wants to take the money, the live golf deal, I think Tiger can get a Billy. I think Tiger can really. Now Tiger, he's already a billionaire. He's one of the few athletes that are billionaires. But I think if Tiger wanted to take, what they call it, the blood money? They want to take the blood money, which antibacterial soap washes that off your hands. $1 billion, I'm going to get all the best antibacterial soap I can. I know that doesn't physically mean blood money. But if Tiger decides to come out of that cocoon and says, you know what, live golf tour, give me the Billy. Ask yourself the question, is there any other athlete on the planet currently that can top this deal? $700 million Shohei Ohtani got. By the way, from the Los Angeles, he stayed in L.A. He goes from the Angels to the Dodgers. I don't know what highway that is, but he's on that highway. Was it the 1? The 5? The 501?
I forget what they call it, the freeway series.
Yeah. So up one of those freeways. But Shohei Ohtani signs a lucrative deal, $700 million, 10-year, $700 million deal. Now, here's where it gets rather interesting. We broke. Understand that. That's not the interesting part. The interesting part is how this deal is going to be constructed. He's going to get his 700 for sure. That's coming. But what the Dodgers and Shohei have agreed upon is that they're going to be deferring. That means pushing along. That means the back end. That means later on. They're going to be deferring $68 million per year of his contract, meaning he will only make $2 million per year. And you say, why is this significant? Well, remember, they already have Freddie Freeman. They already have Mookie Betts, who they pay a lot of money annually to. But what it also does is it also gives them cash availability to go sign more players. And what they've said that they're going to take the remaining total of the $680 million that is left will be deferred to 2034. And from 2034 to 2043 is when that $680 million will be paid to Shohei Ohtani. Now, I don't know. It doesn't say within that time frame how. I don't know if they're going to break it down per year or they're going to do more on the back end. And however they may, I'm assuming that when they get to that point, TV deals, some streaming deals, they would have won one or two, maybe World Series. And maybe they may just break it down per year. They may say, hey, we need some more money. We're still in a dynasty type mode, and we got a good team that we can build upon. Let's give you a little bit this year and push more of that back to the back end. I don't know how that's going to do that, but he'll get that $680 million in a 10-year breakdown starting in 2034. Kind of like the Bobby Bonilla situation. Bobby's still getting paid. Still getting bread. And some of you may say, well, $2 million a year, Jess, that ain't really enough to live on for Shohei Ohtani, especially not in L.A. Well, the deferral was Ohtani's idea. A source close to the situation said, motivated largely by the thought of helping the Dodgers sign other players and made easy for the massive off-the-field earnings. Shohei is reportedly believed to make an upwards of $45 million annually through endorsements and other things, a source says, making him by far the most marketable player in Major League Baseball. The Angels were believed to make more than $20 million annually when he was with the Angels. So he's making double in endorsements from his time with the Angels that he'll be making now with the Dodgers. So $2 million per year, but he'll make close to $50 million in endorsements annually from all the things that he is a world superstar. He is a star. They'll probably do some TV contracts with the Japan. I don't want to offend anybody. Please don't. I want no smoke with the foreign countries. I'm chilling. Let me move away from that before I say something I'm not supposed to say.
The first game's in South Korea.
First game is in South Korea. That's smart. I was thinking that to my head, like, why doesn't baseball do more kind of like the NFL does? Like, hey, play some games over in Germany, play some games over in London, play some games in Mexico City, play some games all over to kind of get that out there. So that's perfect. That's gonna be. They might have to build a bigger stadium to really fit in the people. That's gonna be a massive game. It's gonna be a massive game. So Shohei deal is done. He is a Dodger, and so that means he'll be coming to Globe Life. How many times a year? Couple?
Texas goes there this year.
Well, no Shohei in Texas. Maybe.
I mean, you have your chance. You've been here for.
Well, I don't know if they got $700 million just laying around.
No, I meant the Angels came to.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant like, hey, he could have been a Ranger. They're like, wait.
No.
I'm like, $700 million. I don't know if they just won the World Series. They ain't that damn good. They ain't got that much money over there. But Shohei, done deal. $700 million. That just every time I say it, it makes me realize just how broke I really am. $700 million to play baseball. Almost $1 billion to play a child's game. If you're listening to this, son, put down the basketball, put down the football. If you have sons, if you have children, they should be play everything. But everyone's not going to be Shohei. This is a one in a lifetime type generational talent. But $700 million, man, that's an incredible, incredible amount of money. They haven't signed the deal just yet, but it's imminent. It's happening. It's going to be a done deal very, very soon. I think they're working out all the logistics. And my question is also, how do the other owners feel about that?
They had to remove two guys from the 40-man. They made a trade today.
Okay, well, there you go. The trade happened. So, but how do the other owners feel about that? Because you've now added a competitive advantage by having a guy as good as the two-time unanimous MVP. And then you freed up some bread to go get more guys. That's going to be that has to piss a couple owners off. There has to be a couple owners, especially the small market teams who just don't have that kind of bread to even compete like that, and going like, damn, they got their cake and they eating it too. Like the rich is getting richer. Y'all gonna let these guys defer this money to the end of his contract, basically, and then allow the Dodgers to add more pieces? You already got Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and Shohei have all won MVPs. At some point, you got 3 MVPs on your team.
And multiple.
They won multiple MVPs. So you got 3 players who won multiple MVPs on your team. And looking, because of the idea from Shohei to defer the money, looking to bring more. I know the Yankees pissed. I know the Cashmans and the Steinbrenners of the world. They pissed. They pissed. They beat us to it. They beat us to the gymnastics of the money. That's what they did. They flipped the money. This got to be like a RICO case, right? Everything's a RICO case. This got to be RICO. This got to be RICO. If it was in Atlanta, they had you in the court, pull up on RICO charges. And then y'all be saying the Dodgers stand for something else, like Young Thug. Y'all be saying the Dodgers stand. The Dodgers doesn't. What does the Dodgers stand for? It means doing others dirty, grimy, egregious, retaliatorial, I don't know, whatever. Shohei signed mad money. He's rich. He's super rich.